It's been 6 months since the implementation of the sugar-sweetened beverage tax, a voter-initiated incentive that places a tax on sugary drinks in the city. The city awards grant money to health organizations like Dental Aid in an effort to serve underserved populations.
Jonathan, you're going to have a seat right in there.
It isn't the most pleasant visit,
All right, go ahead and open.
but it's an important one everyone needs to take, especially kids.
Here you go. Go ahead and put these on.
So we've got a disease that's about 98% preventable. And most of the time, the first point where people will go to get that dental care met is in an emergency department.
Dental care is something that can be put off by many people for a long time. For many families in Boulder, dental aid isn't always affordable.
Go ahead and bite down for me.
Though there is medical assistance available from the government, only a certain number of patients can be seen a certain number of times. Thanks to the money generated by the sugar-sweetened beverage tax, more kids can now be seen
Feel that?
more often.
Some children need to be seen more than just twice a year. To keep them healthy and maintain health, with this grant, we'll be able to see them maybe 3 times a year or 4 times a year.
Dental aid has been operating in this space since the 80s, and each year about 8,000 to 9,000 patients pass through here. Apart from seeing more people more often, they hope to change dental behavior in the community as well.
This tax will allow us to do that. This tax will allow us to really concentrate our time not on just fixing the cavity, but changing what caused the cavity to be there in the first place.
Dental Aid isn't the only organization receiving grant money from this tax. Currently, there are 25 other community organizations that have received funding so far.
The funding is used to work with communities that have difficulty accessing healthcare services. And so working on issues like health equity and to improve health outcomes for all of our Boulder residents.
The city began collecting the money from the tax in July of 2017. To date, the city has distributed more than $2.3 million to the 25 community organizations that work on issues like health promotion and health equity in the city.
The organizations that got behind the measure and the citizens that got behind the measure had very specific purposes for the revenue. So we started with the actual law and looked at the purposes of the law and defined what the criteria would be for proposals as the funding was distributed to the community.
Boulder is continuing to collect the tax and is getting ready for the 2019 application process that will begin later this year. For more information on the sugar-sweetened beverage tax, visit the website on your screen.